morning, everyone. It is a lovely, gorgeous, wonderful day. Perfect temperature. Man, sunny. Just wonderful. And I am going out to source some product today. And gotta fix my hair. With these glasses, I feel like Johnny Depp and Willy Wonka. Yeah. So anyway, gonna go to my favorite little thrift store and poke around there and see what they've got, because I need some product to list. I don't have anything. And then tomorrow I'll load the car up and drive to Kentucky for the flea market on Saturday. So, yeah, that's what I've got going on today, and I'll show you whatever I buy if I find some things. And generally, not always, but generally, I find some stuff at this flea market. And I mean, not flea market. I can't get my brains together this morning. My brainy parts don't want to touch each other. Anyway, at this little thrift store, I'll see what I can find. And then I'm going to go pick up Holly up and take her to do some shopping for herself. And that's pretty much going to be it today. Ooh, I just saw some deer run across the road. God, I love this. Love this stuff. That was just awesome. Another thing I saw on the road a minute ago, sitting on the side of the road, was the stack of plastic patio chairs. And I was thinking, somebody throwing out garbage. So, I don't know when I talk to myself why I have a lisp, but I do. But, and I hate that part of myself that finds value in nearly everything and will stop by somebody's garbage to pick those up. So maybe if they're still there, I'll throw those in the trunk. I could probably sell those for, $10-15 for all of them. I'm gonna try and list some more stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I know I said that yesterday, but I am going to the storage unit today. So I'm going to lay some stuff out and take some pictures and get that stuff listed, because I am finding some interest. I decided that I was going to keep my prices kind of low, on the lower end, because I just want to get rid of this stuff. I'm not in love with it. I'm not in love. Anyway, so, I just want to get rid of it, and it's a good platform to get rid of some of this bigger stuff that has not sold on eBay, or that I won't list on eBay because it's just too big and bulky and yucky to list there. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now, because I'm doing my rambling bit, and I don't like it when I ramble too much if I'm not funny. I mean, the least I could do if I'm rambling is humor myself. Come on. So anyhow, I'll check back with you guys after I have bought some stuff. Okay, guys, I ended up spending $53 at my favorite little thrift store. And I'm going to go through everything and show you what I bought and give you an estimate of what it might sell for. Quite frankly, I've done some loose research on it, but I haven't really nailed it down. But I thought I'd show you first what I sold. So, bought this a couple of months back just because it was so stinking cute. Look at the details on this. And this is decor for your bathroom. And I think it's like a brushed or a polished pewter kind of thing. I bought this for $6.99 and I sold it for $36.97 plus shipping for a total of $44.83. And that was an older thing that I sold. The other things have been listed within like the last couple of days. The second thing being these golf club iron covers. They're a full set. They don't look like they have been used. I got these at, I either got these at the bins or I got them at Village Thrift, and I think I've got like $1 in them. But I sold these for $19.99, and I sold these with free shipping. They probably weigh at least a pound, so I may have to do, it may cost me $6 or $7 to ship these, but still, I mean, $1 to $13, I can do that. I can live with that. Another thing that I sold was these Adidas Adipure's running shoes. I paid $4.99, $3.99 or $4.99 for these, and I sold them right after I listed them. Let's see, it's Thursday, earlier in the week, and maybe I listed them over the weekend. But and then immediately the buyer said, "Oh, I just saw the size, so can you cancel?" So I canceled, and I waited a couple of days until I could relist them because the buyer had to agree to the cancellation. And so I relisted these yesterday and sold these for $34.99 plus shipping for a total of $42.19. And these will actually ship first class. They're so light. And then the final thing that I sold was, it's got this label in the front, but this is a blue e-cig starter pack. So it's got some cartomizers in it, which actually has the liquid in them, the e-cig, the charger, like a car charger, a USB charger, and a case. And my sister and I got a bunch of these in a pallet that we bought. I sold this for $33.66. It was on sale. I think I have these listed at $39.99, and I did some kind of crazy sale. And this is free ship, but it's lightweight, so it should go first class. I don't think there's any reason why this can't go first class. So those are the 4 things that I sold. And then let's see, what did I buy? Let's just check. So the first thing that I bought was this Sharp boombox. Don't be jealous. So that when I want to jam out with my Milli Vanilli, I have a wonderful boombox. I paid $3 for this. These are going between $35 and $50, just depends. This is not a very heavy one, so as long as everything works, and this one's really cool in that it has the CD player, but it also has a cassette player too. So this is a nice one because you have all of these different different types of media that you can use on this. Of course, it's AM, FM, stereo. Antenna is in good shape. If you're looking at buying these boom boxes, I would double check to make sure that your antenna isn't broken off, because that's a common problem. But anyway, this is made by Sharp, which is a decent brand. It's not the best, but it's okay. Battery compartment lid is there. Also something to look for when you're buying electronics. Cord is there. So $3 into between 35 and 50. And if I know me, I'll probably list that on the higher side, and and then take it down from there. But so that was a pretty good score there. I'm happy about that. The next thing that I bought, also a bulky, is another typewriter, because they sell, and a lot of sellers don't like to ship them, and I don't mind. So I've gotten really good at frankenboxing. I've gotten really good at wrapping these so that they don't break. This is a Brother AX24. I paid $2 for it. They test their items there at this thrift store when they can. And this one says it works. And this is going for about $40. So pretty happy about that as well. Let's see. What else? Bought tons of stuff. Tons and tons. I did not look up to see what the used version of this were selling for. But these are Timberland loafers, and these are in actually really good condition. Very little wear. I mean, they're in really good shape. I paid $7.50 for these. These retail for about $130. So I am going to, I mean, just, they're in good shape. They have been worn, but they're in really good shape. So I think I'm going to list these for about $65 or $70. Who knows? I don't know. I may not get that at all. I didn't check these out at all, but this is one of my favorite brands of shoes for myself. And this is a Clark Chukka type boot. It's suede, really nice, pretty good condition. I paid $7 for these. I should be able to get $35, I'm thinking, for these. These are good size too. The Timberlands are 11s or 11 and a half. And these are 10s. So both good sizes. I find when I run into the smaller men's sizes, they're a little harder to sell. I might have thrown some money away on these, but I just wanted to buy them. So when I have that sensation, I just roll with it. I paid $3.50 for all of these, but these are Longaberger basket tie-ons, and there are different ones. Here's a little heart. Sorry about the glare. Happy birthday. Here's a baby one. This one says Snapdragon on it. Congratulations. And I already showed you that one. Oh, I've got two of those. So I paid $3.50. These can go for about $3 to $5 a piece, but I think I'm going to lot these all together and see if I can get like $25 for them. They're lightweight. I could do free shipping on these and they'd still go first class. They look like they're new. I don't think they've ever been used. But let me show you what one looks like for reals. So it's just this little ceramic, this one is ceramic, little tie-on that you would put on a basket to decorate it. I didn't know that was a thing. But, and Longaberger baskets are made right here in Central Ohio. The factory is here. So I find a lot of Longaberger stuff, but I don't care for it that much. I just, I've sold some candles and stuff that I've found at the bins, but anyway, I'm going to lot these together and see if I can sell them for about $25 shipped. That's my plans, and we'll see how that works for me. I bought this. This is a Giada De Laurentiis food processor. And it's got a couple of, it's got the regular blade and it's got two slicing blades, grating blades, whatever. Grating on my nerve. Anyway, I don't have a food processor, so this is, I'm one of those people that will buy something like this. This is not, oh, it does have a pusher. I'll buy something like this, I'll use it a few times, or I'll use it for a couple of weeks, and then I get really bored with it, and now it's in the way, and I don't have space for it, and blah, 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 so I'll sell it. And I get that out of my system without having to pay retail for something like this. So $5 is what I paid for this. I'm going to use it for a while, and then if I get tired of it, I'm going to sell it. And if I get $25, I'll be fine with that. Completely fine with that. So I'm going to start looking at selling on Etsy more, and I'm going to talk about more about that in a minute. But I bought this Barney plush that is vintage. It's probably early 90s. And I paid 50 cents for him. I'm going to try and get about 10 bucks for him on Etsy, and, you know, just as a test item. I bought this for $1.75. This is a Little People with a Little People car, and I've got a collection of these started, and hopefully I can get a couple more and then sell those for pretty good money. I bought these because they look hella fun, and I'm the kind of person that will sit on my back step and blow bubbles with the kids. So look at this. There's like these little, you dip this end of the straw in the bubble solution and then you blow it out. That looks like so much fun. This was 75 cents. Plus it had 4 little bottles of bubbles in it. So the kids should enjoy that. And that's why I'm here, isn't it? So I thought I would rock this out. I think I might just wear this for the rest of the video. Anyway, this is an Ariel ball cap that's too small for my fat head, with this cute little embellishment here, and it's got her signature red hair that needs to be brushed on the back. And this is Disney Princess, and I just thought it was kind of cute. I paid 75 cents for it. You know, if I get 10 or 12 bucks for it, that'd be great. I don't even know if it's worth that. It may not, and if it's not, I will take it to a niece and I'll be perfectly fine with that. I bought this dash mount. I think these sell for about $10 or $15 at Walmart. In an attempt to continue to find the right dash mount for my car, I bought it for $2, but I can always resell it if it doesn't work out for me. My husband tends to like my cast-offs too, so $2 for this Walmart dash mount. Say that 10 times fast. I might have overpaid for this. I'm not sure because I didn't check it because I'm not sure which set it is. But this is Lego Friends, and they usually sell pretty well for me. I paid $6.75 for this. I'm going to have to figure out which set it is, and then if it's complete. If it's complete, it should probably do pretty well. Maybe 30 bucks. Maybe a little more. I've sold these sets for as much as $100, but that was a much bigger set than this. So we'll see how that pans out. I did invest in a couple of these. You know, I like to part stuff out. Well, these are practically already parted out, aren't they? This is a Sunbeam coffee carafe, and it is a little dirty. I'm going to probably bleach this to get it clean. And then wash it and wash it and wash it so that it doesn't have any bleach on it. Same with this one. This one is a KitchenAid. And I bought one more. Also a KitchenAid, but in black. And this one also needs to be bleached and cleaned. But these were 50 cents for each of these. I think these KitchenAid ones sell maybe around $12 to $15 for the replacement carafe. The Sunbeam one I think is an older, I'm not sure, but maybe $10, $12 for this carafe. And on a 50-cent investment, I'll do it. If these sell well, I did pass up some of the others there because there were a whole bunch there. There were a lot of the little 5-cup Mr. Coffee, and there were also a lot of the large 12-cup Mr. Coffee, but I kind of passed over those because I didn't know if those would sell as well. So, but they have a lot of them, and if I can get these to sell pretty quickly, I may go back and invest in some of the others. But I thought it was worth a 50-cent gamble. I got so much stuff, you know, to see if these will sell. They're fairly lightweight. They're Pyrex, so while they will break, they're not as delicate as some glass, so they're going to be pretty easy to ship. I didn't look this up. I think I paid $2 for this. This is I think it's the blender jar attachment for a Ninja. The food processor attachment for a Ninja blender. And one, I'm going to see if it fits my Ninja, which I don't think it will. And two, I thought it would part out well. So this is new, and I paid $2 for it. It's got the blades inside of it. So I will either sell this as a unit, or I will part this out and sell the lid. I'll sell the jar, and then I'll sell the blades separately. So I should be able to make, I would guess I'm going to make about $20 on this. This is something that I can sell on Etsy because of the age, but this is a Solidex VHS rewinder. And there is still a market for VHS, although it's not as strong as it used to be, of course. But $1, and I could probably turn this into about $15. To just two more things. I bought this Tommy Tippy, which is a really old company, if you know anything about them. I bought this Tommy Tippy diaper disposal system. Okay, let's see. Anyway, I bought it. I haven't been able to find this particular one, but I paid $5 for it, and I think it will, I can sell it on my porch for like 10 or 15, maybe 10. And you're like, well, that's not a big deal, except these refills sell for about 30 bucks. So, I should be able to do pretty well on these. Yeah, these are selling for about 30 bucks, and I've got, two of them, plus this one does not look like it has been used. Actually, this whole system looks pretty new. But anyway, I will either try and do a porch pickup on it, which I've got a porch pickup today for a $10 item, no big deal. But I'll either do a porch pickup, or I would list this whole system for about $70. It'll be fun to ship, but it won't be so bad. There are worse things, and if I can turn $5 into 70, I'll probably do that. Don't you think? Anyway, I bought this over the weekend. I think maybe Friday or Saturday, I think. And it is a Wii console, 32 gig deluxe set. And they have a sign on it saying it may not work. And guess what? It does not indeed work. But I paid $25 for it, and I think I can flip it for $50. So the console part, no, the controller part works fine, and it has its own screen, but the console does not work. And without the console working, you can't play with this. But you know, the controller part would it powers up, it charged, it did all that. It was fine. It asks you to prompt the game console, but it does not work properly. So anyway, I'm hoping to double my money on that. Honestly, it'd be good just to get my money back on that since it doesn't work. I was kind of excited about it too because I wanted it to play with, because that's what I like. But, you know, what are you going to do? So, Etsy, because I have not been kind of putting myself out there when it comes to Etsy. I thought I would start. So I was talking to one of my subscribers, Russell, yesterday, and he suggested a couple of channels to me that I watch, because I look for good content too. You know, it's not just you guys looking at me because I'm awesome. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But, you know, I'm out there searching for good content too, and for people to inspire me, and for people to help me with things that I don't know about. So I'm in the same boat with most of you. But he suggested someone called Planet Alyssa. And I started watching her sales. Oh, my nose. Sorry, it's itchy. It's allergies. Anyway. I started watching her sales videos, which are like weekly videos that she does to show her Etsy sales. And I saw some of the things that she was selling on Etsy, and I have some of those things, and they're just languishing on eBay. They're not selling. So I thought what I would do is pull some of those from my storage unit, retake pictures, because I don't think I can pull them down from eBay and maintain the size and all that. So I pulled some things from my storage unit. I'm going to post them on Etsy as well, leave them on eBay, and then wherever they sell first, I'll have to remember to pull it off the other site. You know, I hope that works. But anyway, I thought I'd show you a couple of the things. These are all basically the same type of item, but this is a cross stitch kit, and you know, Etsy has some age restrictions on items. So you have to sell items that are pre-1997, I think, for it to be considered vintage, which this would be. So this would qualify because it's a hard good. Actually, it's a soft good. Anyway, that is prior to 1997. I think this is probably 1991, 2, something like that. But you can also do craft kits. So this would qualify as a craft kit because it's something that the buyer would have to do themselves. So I'm going to throw this up there. This is a latch hook kit that I have, brand new sealed. And I think these are crewel, not like mean, like cruel, and like needlepoint kind of stuff. And I've got 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and start ramping up my Etsy store again. And in the discussion that I had with Russell, you know, one of the things that makes me hesitate is I'm not very good at juggling all of these different platforms. There are some people that just do it wonderfully, and I just have that brain that gets focused on one thing, and you know, I'm like a dog with a bone with it. So I'm going to try and do better about, you know, spreading out to 2 platforms. I still have Amazon, but I'm not really sending anything to them right now. You know, I've got to find a way. There are methods to manage. Hello. Oh. I've got to find a way to manage these different platforms. And I know I can do it. I just have to find a method that works. The reason I know I can do it is because when I was working in insurance years ago, we had all of these different softwares that we used for our different insurance companies. So I would have claims for this company, and then in another window I'd had claims for this company. So I just have to figure out a way to manage that so that I'm looking at it daily, so I'm taking care of my sales. If you have suggestions for me, I am open to those. Please leave them in the comments, and I would love to hear how you manage different platforms. And you know, I'm a really spontaneous, unstructured person, which is a wonderful, terrible thing. So if you've got some insights and some tips for me, I would certainly welcome those. So anyway, feel free to post those. Also, I wanted to show you, I brought these over because these are vintage. They're not craft kits. This is going to be a throwback. Wait till you see what I've got here. So first, I've got this little record. Remember these little 45s? Of course you do. This is where it's going to blow your mind. I ain't lying. When I found these, I was just like so tickled to death because I'm just an old fart and I can't help myself. Film strip! When you went into the library, you know, for library time or whatever in elementary school, and the projector was set up for the film strip, oh my gosh, that was like my favorite time. And if I got to turn the projector, loved it. Anyway, so I've got a couple of these that I bought some time back. They're just not moving. And then But yeah, these go with this little thing. I love these. I couldn't help but buy them. I don't have much in them. I think I paid $1.99 each. They're all by the same person. This is by Eileen Fisher with an A, not Eileen Fisher like the clothing manufacturer. This one's called Going Places, and I love the artwork on these. This one is called Animal Houses, and then this one's called Now That Days Are Cooler, and this just screams to me the 70s when I was in elementary school, and I think these are dated somewhere. I think these are from the late 70s, early 80s, I wanted to say. And who gives a rat's behind? I know that I'm wasting your time. I'm so sorry. But now I am again like a dog with a bone. 1973 is when these are. So anyway, I'm going to put these on Etsy as well. I think because of the subject matter, I'm probably going to lot these three together. But I'm really excited to see if I can get these sold, because these mean something to me and I don't know why, okay? So that's what I've got going on. I've told you in prior videos I'm going out of town tomorrow, so I'm going to ship these things, get them ready to put out on the porch in the morning. I might take some pictures or write some listings today and see what I can do. If you saw a video a week or two ago where I went to the bins, it might have been around Mother's Day. I went to the bins and I bought a wrought iron bench. It was just like a bench seat frame, a bench frame, and I paid $4 for it. And I brought it home thinking I would do a like put a bench, repaint it, and do the cushion and all of that. And I decided no, I'm probably not going to do that. So I put it on my local Facebook page for 15 bucks. I had a lady that's interested and is going to pick it up today for 10 bucks. So I'll get my money back. I got to enjoy it for a small amount of time. And maybe she'll do something wonderful with it. Or maybe she'll flip it for 30 bucks. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's what I got going on today. You guys take care. Remember, the dream works when you do. So keep dreaming. Keep working. Good advice, Sarah. And I'll see you the next time.